Welcome students, myself Akshay Kumar Srivastava. I am your computer teacher and this is my new video of class 5th and your chapter is chapter 5, page formatting in MS Word. Okay, and today's topics is the page formatting that is given on your book page number 48, 49 and 50. Applying formatting features to an entire page of a document to give it professional look is called a page formatting. Any formatting that we applied on a whole page to give it a professional look, to look attractive, that is known as a page formatting. Let us learn about the various page formatting features in MS Word, such as getting the page margins, the page size, the orientation, the inserting headers, the footers, the page numbers, the columns, the page border and so on. So first, page margins and orientations. The blank spaces between the text and the edge of the page are called page margins. These are the page margins. There are some spaces are there. So this is a top margin, this is a right margin, this is the left margin and this is a bottom margin. There are different types of page margins are available. The space between the text and the top edge of the page is known as the top margin, and the space between the bottom edge of the right edge of the page, this is known as a right margin, and the bottom edge of the page, this is known as a bottom margin. If I will show you, besides these four margins, MS Word has another type of margin known as a gutter margin. The gutter margin is the space between the edges of a two facing pages of a document to allow for their joining with the pages are bound together in the form of a book or a spiral. Okay, when we create 1, 2, 3 more pages, then the continuous pages have a margin, and these two facing margins of a document is known as a gutter margin. So I will show you first which type of margins are there. Look, this is the document and this space is known as a top margin. Here are some also space, this is known as a left margin. Here is also some space, this is known as a right margin, and at that bottom there is also some space, this is known as a right margin, and this two facing, this is known as a gutter margin. Okay, so setting margins and orientations. Follow the steps given below to set the page margins and orientation for your document. You can increase or decrease the page margin. Okay, click on the page layout tab. In the page setup group, click on the margins button. From the list that appears, select any predefined margin second. If you want to set margins yourself, click on the custom margins button. The page setup dialog box will open with the margins tab selected. Enter the left, right, top and bottom margins in the respective boxes. In the orientation section, click on either the portrait or the landscape buttons to set the required page orientation. Portrait and landscape. Portrait means displaying the document pages lengthwise, and landscape means displaying the document pages widthwise. Fifth, click on the OK button. The margins and the orientation pages will set as specified by you. You can also select a page orientation by clicking on the orientation button in the page layout. So how we can set a page margin? Then easily you have to click on that page layout. Okay, and then in the page setup group, there is a page setup group. Here is a page setup group. Click on the margins button. Where is that margins? Click here. Look, this is the margins, various types of last margins, top margin, whatever you use that, then you have to easily select it. Okay, which type of margin you want, then you have to custom margin is also here given, which I will show you. Click on that and then you have to select that custom margins. Okay, and then this type of window will open, and through this you can, this is the top margin 0.78, bottom is a 0. If you want to increase it, then you have to click here, and then left margin, bottom margin, whatever is that, gutter margin, gutter position, that is orientation. This is a portrait, that is a lengthwise. Okay, and this is the landscape. If you want, then you have to click here whatever you want, and then to easily then click on OK, and then it will be changes according to that. Okay, if you want, then you have to easily change this. Now next is a Setting page size. Follow the steps to set the page size of the pages in your document. Open the required document and click on the page layout tab. In the page setup group, click on the size button. From the list that drops down, click on an appropriate page size. The page size for the document will set accordingly. Set the page size according to the size of the paper on which you will print the document. For example, if you want to print the document on A4 size, select the size as A4. For example, for printing the document on a smaller A5 size sheet, select the size as A5. Which type of size you want, then you have to easily select it. Then click on that page layout and there is a size. Click on that and there is a letter, legal, A4, executive, A5, A6. Which type of size you want, this is by default letter. It will, if I want to A4, then click on A4. Okay, then it will be set the page size. Sorry. Now next is inserting breaks. Word allows you to insert several different types of breaks in your document to change the document's layout and pagination. Each type of break serves as different purpose and you will affect the documents in different ways. First is a page breaks, section breaks and column breaks. Page breaks move the text to a new page before reaching the end of the page. Section breaks creates a barrier between parts of the document for a formatting purposes. Column breaks split the text in columns at a specific point. So to insert a break, let us learn to insert different kinds of breaks in document by following these steps. Place the insertion point where you want that break to appear. Select the page layout tab, click on the breaks command button. A menu appears. Click the desired break options to create a break in a document, and through this you can delete a break also. So I will show you. This is the page 1 and this is the page 2. Okay, so how we can change that page 1 insert break, the where place the insertion point, and my cursor is there. If I want to page break from after this, I want to change the page break, then look here also, this is the page 1 of 2. Okay, so how we can change, put the insertion point where you want the break to appear. Select the page layout. I have clicking the page layout and then you have to click the break commands. Where is that break command? Look here, this is the break command, and then you have to click here and there are various types of breaks are available. Page, column, text wrapping, next page, whatever. If you want that page break, then you have to click on that page break. Look, that is the page 1, and from here I have my insertion point is there. From here it will be changes into next page, and this is the page 2 and this is the page 3. Automatically it will be break. Okay, if you want to here also you want to break that any page, then you have to easily click here and then page layout breaks and then easily click on that page break. It will be converted. Now look, that is the 3 pages. Okay, that is a page 1, page 2 and page 3. And to delete the break, breaks are hidden by default. If we want to delete a break, we will probably want Word to show the breaks so we can find them, or for editing. From the home tab, click show hide command button to show the breaks. Double click on break to select it. Press the backspace or delete key to delete the break. So how will I delete a break? So you have to click from the home tab, click the show hide command button from the show breaks. Home tab, click on that home tab and then there is a click the show hide command button. Look here, this is a show hide command button. Okay, click here. Look, that will be shown you the different types of break where you have to press that enter. There is also, look, is shown a page break. Okay, and double click on that break to select it. Double click on that break Now I will double click and then press the backspace or delete key. I have pressing the delete key. Now look, that break will be disappear. If you want to, that is also a page break, then you have to double click on that and then press the delete or backspace key. Look, okay. Arranging the text in columns. Up till now we have been typing text. No. Thank you, students. This is the first part of today's video.